Greetings, hello, I am V. Welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to get to this. We have winter upon us. Winter. What winter wishes are going to be granted? So by the time you're seeing this video, this is what may be in your energy. We have 3 piles waiting for you. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. I post pick a cards every single morning. And I do personal readings. Check out my links down below. Alright, before us we have 3 piles. If you can't watch the full video, no problem. I got you covered with some timestamps down below. And they are going to be with my oracles that I'm using today. Let's take a moment to relax. Which pile do you feel is your message? 1, with the small amethyst cluster. 2, with the medium-sized medium-sized number 2 with the medium-sized amethyst, and number 3 with the big amethyst cluster. Alright, let's dive in. Ready? Number 1, you're first. Pile number 1, thank you for being here. What winter wishes will be granted? Let's figure you out. Let me know that you chose this cluster, this little baby raw cluster. Let me know that you chose that, please do. Alright, so what wishes are you granting? What? So we have loneliness, we have insight, we have expression, and we have yin yang. Alright, pile number 1, we have loneliness. Don't worry, this is not what you think it is. It's not loneliness in the sense of like, oh my gosh, like nobody wants to be around me. Oh my gosh, I have no friends, I have no family. This is more like you needing that quiet time. You're needing that space to think, to do things, to work on yourself, work on your projects. Maybe things were a little bit chaotic before. Maybe you just came through a tower moment and now the dust is finally settling and you're like, I just need me time. Loneliness, this is you welcoming that time. You finding comfort in your own space, your own mind, your own energy. This is awesome. So this is what you're manifesting, or this is what you're working towards. The energy that's around you is like, yes, some solace. You know, maybe you have, a big family, and this is time for you to get away a little bit and do nothing. No responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful wish. You know, sometimes we need a little breather. Next thing is insight. So that's what I'm saying, like this loneliness, I'm thinking like the hermit. I'm thinking like the introverted extrovert or the extroverted introvert. Like you could be sociable when you need to be, but then you need to take it back a little bit. You need to be like, you know what? I don't want to deal with you and you. I'm turning my phone off. I'm turning my phone off and I'm not taking care of anything but myself. And then we have you becoming more closer to your intuition, to your being more in tune with yourself, with your mind. You're clearing your mind, having that clarity, that Ace of Swords moment. Like, aha, I finally can think. I can breathe. I can listen to my own thoughts. I can hear my own thoughts. Yeah. And I also feel that this is a time for you, introspection, but this is a time for you to really, find answers. A breakthrough. And I'm thinking like the hanged man here with the high priestess. Like you hanging upside down and there's a big ball of light around you. You're seeing things with your eyes, with your third eye. And you're getting a lot of messages. All of a sudden you're like, man, why didn't I meditate or do this before? This is awesome. And then we have the expression card. What other beautiful winter wishes are you granting for yourself or will be granted for you? Expression. So this is you, releasing, expelling. You finding an outlet, you plugging into an outlet, you releasing something. Your creative juices flowing, if you will. So it could be that you're working on a craft here, a project, a hobby, or you're working on your career, working on yourself, and you're going to finally be able to express it. You're going to be able to show it. The proof in the pudding. You'll be able to see it for what it is, or people will see it, see what you've been working on. Show and tell, that's what I'm getting. Work hard here, and then people will be able to see it. And you'll be able to see it. You'll be like, you'll be feeling proud of yourself. You'll be like, man, I worked hard on this. Man, this is awesome. Now here it is. Signed, sealed, delivered. Whether you're building a brand, a product, whatever, you're going to see it come through. The fruits of your labor. The next thing here is yin yang. So what wishes are you granting for yourself, or what will be granted for you? And I feel like it's balance. The light and the dark. Your thoughts, you finding a clear mind again. You know, things were out of whack before. Maybe you just came through a tower moment. This yin yang is saying things are finally in alignment. You know, we have all the forces coming together to make a nice puzzle. Everything just working in cahoots, in sync, in alignment. This is awesome. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Your wishes will be granted if you've been working on, you know, getting your mind right, getting your body right, getting your spirit right. You're on the right road. On the right road. You take care. You know what? I will give you a beautiful little charm to go with this. Hand-picked. I don't know what I'm picking. My eye's over here. Let's see what your charm is for today. Wow, we got Chicago. And we got these beautiful towers. Yeah, we just talked about towers. Look at that. The towers here. And then you got like little Ferris wheel here. So things are changing. Things are working in your favor. We have the clear sky. The dust is finally settling. You're finally seeing things beautiful. And I think you have a lot of work to do. A lot of work in higher places. Like you have a lot. Like your spirit wants to take you further down your spiritual journey. It's like you're ascending. That's what I get for you. Thank you for being here. You have a lovely rest of your day. This is my Eye Candy Oracle, my Winter's Embrace Oracle, and they're for sale over on Etsy. I'll see you next time. Pile number 2, you're up next. Pile number 2, you chose this middle-sized amethyst. Hello. And you know, we're talking about, number 1, we're talking about like insight and gaining clarity, and you taking time for yourself. And this amethyst can help you do that. So that's funny how it works out like that, right? All right. Rolling down the river. Do 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 do. Okay, what are you manifesting, or what wishes will be granted in your favor coming soon? Whether you're bringing this on yourself or the universe is just taking care of you. All right, so wow, we have altitude, and you got to check out pile number 1, because number 1, I was just saying, you're doing bigger things. You're like ascending. The clouds are open, and it's clear clouds. My gosh. And here we go again, ascending. Yes, altitude. So I think you're ascending. You're going through a change. You're going through this transformational awakening. So that's what you're bringing on. That's what wishes being granted for you. It's like you're finally seeing things for what they are, or you're finally, you know, at the very end of your spiritual journey, you're finally able to, you know, move on with your life, evolve, and say goodbye to the tower behind you. The crazy chaotic tower. It didn't break you, but it shook you a little bit. But you're right. That hot air balloon isn't affected. It's still floating in the air. It's still in the air. Whole. It's whole. It hasn't been, you know, there's nothing happening here. There's no holes in here. There's no broken strings, you know. It's not falling down rapidly. You're still up in the air. You still got this, okay? The next thing is we have bitter. So your winter wish is being granted, bitterness. So you breaking through, you know, the sour attitude, the sourpuss face. Things, like I said, the tower moment left a sour taste in your mouth. You're like, oh man, why did I go through this? This is crazy. This is bittersweet. Oh my gosh. But it needed to happen. Yeah, it was bittersweet. It needed to happen in order for you to move forward, in order for you to evolve and grow as a person. For your spiritual path to open up some more. Following that yellow brick road. It needed to happen. And now you're like, all right, I'm getting over it. All right, I didn't like what happened, but you know what? I'm stronger than I was before. What doesn't kill me made me stronger. That's the kind of energy you're feeling. So you gotta get over the anger, or get over the sourness of you not liking what you just went through, the uncomfortable part. you're going to get to the sweet part. We can't forget that in lemonade, unless you're like other people who just like lemons by themselves, there is a little bit of sweetness here. I know I like my lemonade sweet, so there is sweets here. The silver lining is that there is going to be something that you'll look forward to, the sweet part of it all. You'll be done with the bitter part very soon. And then we have wonder. See, this is saying your spirit, it needed to go through this transformational shift here, this transformational destruction, or this a little bit of a headache, so that you can get further down your path, so you can continue following that yellow brick road. Before it was like a what's it called, it was like a dead end. Now things are clear. Things are clear. The cars are out of your way. You're able to walk on the street, and not have cars in your way, or have a whole big snow mountain in your way, or have whatever cracks in the street where you have to walk over them and trip over them and stuff, or people in your face and not having enough elbow room. So look, see, the dust is settling, the clouds are opening, the path is opening for you, and now you need to go through it. Go through your path, go through your awakening. And it's going to bring you closer to the divine. Look at that. This is beautiful. This is a spiritual reading right here. You will get through your ish. You will get through your awakening. Feel this energy. Go through your emotions, your moods, your feelings. Make sense of what happens. And then you got work to do after that part. Find the sweetness. And then it's going to bring you closer to spirit, closer to the divine. This is what you need to look forward to. More divination, more messages, more, connections with your higher self and your intuition, the more you feeling more awakened, alert. Maybe you working and practicing more, meditation, and you connecting more with your tarot or your oracles or yourself or your crystals, whatever. But this is bringing you closer to home. So this is what I have for you. Let me leave you with a beautiful little charm. See what charm wants to come out and play. You're doing an amazing job, by the way. We have S and I is, or C. Yes, C. C. C in Spanish means yes. It means you're on the right path. C. We have this key. So doors unlocking for you, that your spirit is on a journey. Like I said, there's no blockages. Yep, we talked about that. And then we have angels here. Children playing. Angel children playing. Like I said, the clouds are opening for you. Your path is revealed. You know where to go. It's going to bring you closer to spirit. Thank you. Oh, look, S. If you put a P here, you'll have SPI, and put RIT, spirit. Closer to spirit. You just need a few more words and you're golden. Thank you for watching. You have a lovely day. Check out pile number 1 or 3. I do personal readings. And if you're interested in my decks, this is the Winter's Embrace and the Eye Candy Oracle. And they're available for sale in my Etsy shop. Now we're on to pile number 3. I thank you. Pile number 3, you chose the biggest raw cut amethyst cluster. Thank you so much for choosing this. And this helps you. We're talking about insight a lot. Intuition, insight, awakenings, renewals here, judgment day, clouds opening, breakthroughs. And we got this amethyst here. So it's beautiful what's happening here with all these piles. Let's see if we have the same for you, pile number 3. We have essentials. All right, so for you, what wishes are being granted? Oh my gosh, so this is saying abundance. You're going to get the things that you're needing to complete your puzzles. So if you're working on a project, you're working on your career, you're working on your company, your business, writing a book, working on a relationship, you're coming into everything that you're looking for, whatever you're needing, whatever ingredients you're needing right now, it's going to come. It's going to come. Just wait and see. Things will be at your disposal, and you'll be able to pick and choose whatever you need, whatever you want, whatever is necessary for whatever it is that you're working on. So that is what you're needing. So if you're needing freaking $100 to invest in your business, hey, it's going to come. If you're needing a better car, it's going to come. The essentials, things that you absolutely need. So whatever it is that you're manifesting, if you're manifesting, keep on doing it. If you're wanting something so bad, keep on wanting, keep on wishing, applying everything. Not applying, but applying yourself, making sure that it happens too. So while you're manifesting, you're actually opening these doors for yourself as well. Finding these resources, finding the essentials that you need. The next thing here is, oh my gosh, we got magician energy. Oh my gosh, this card can totally be the magician. Everything at your disposal, the pentacles, the cups, the swords, and the wands. That's what this is. Because look, we have conversion. So you putting everything into practice, you whipping something up in the kitchen, and look, you turned watermelon juice out of watermelon flesh. My gosh, watermelon high, watermelon high. Oh my gosh. Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Oh my gosh, I love that song. So you're totally turning, you're turning the lemons into lemonade, the watermelon into watermelon juice. Oh my gosh. You're magician, you're manifesting, but you're not just manifesting, you're doing it, you're doing the work. So your wishes are being granted. If you're making a name for yourself, guess what? People are going to notice. People are going to recognize your work, your name, your brands, your book, your podcast, your videos, your products, whatever. This is amazing energy. Look at that. See? You're whipping something up in the kitchen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And all these tools you need in the kitchen too. It's insane. It's insane. Abundance is upon you. You're whipping this stuff up yourself. You're granting your own wish. I'm surprised we don't have a 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. No, this can be in every area. It doesn't all have to do with the money. But it's like something that you've been working on for such a long time is finally coming through. This fertility here, so if you're wondering, pine cones symbolizes, like the symbolism for pine cones is fertility. So that's why I chose this word for this card. For, this pine cones here, it looks like little red, fruits here, which can, signify eggs if you wish. But yeah, I feel like you are bringing abundance into your life. You're doing it yourself. You're not just waiting for it to plop on your lap. And I think that it is plopping on your lap, thanks to the universe, but it's your doing. You're doing it. You're doing the work. You're manifesting too. It's like the magic is happening within you. It's awesome. And the next thing you have here is risks. So this to me is saying what you need to do, or what grants and what. The next thing here is risks. So this is what wishes are being granted. This is chances, risks. Take a chance. Level up. Take a leap of faith. And I feel that that's what's going to happen. You're going to have different opportunities where you're going to level up. You're going to make the choices. You're going to step outside of your comfort zone. You're going to do bigger things. And the risks card, the reason why I chose this word for this card is because if you look at it closely, you have the donuts with the straws, and the straws can eat, and the weight of the donut can easily tip over the straw, which then can tip over the bottles here. So that's a big risk to take for a photographer to position the donuts like this at an angle with milk in the cups. What, are you kidding me? That's a big risk. And they got the moments. They took a picture, and who knows if it fell over at that, afterwards. But the huge risks, and I feel that's what's going to happen for you. Which means opportunities, for you to step outside of your comfort zone and try new things. And I feel there's prosperity here. Many doors opening for you, and it's saying, which door will you choose? Do you want this donut? You want this donut? This donut? You can consider these donuts as doors. Donut doors, if you wish. But I feel that that's what's on the horizon. Opportunities, and you being able to make those choices. People recognizing you and seeing the work that you have put into everything. And then you're saying, you know what? I want to take a risk with this company or this brand. I want to work with this person. I want to contact this person. I want to give my products to this person or visit this person and do a speaking engagement. Or I want to visit these people and spend more time with them. This can be you connecting with your loved ones. Maybe you working hard on a relationship and you taking risks, putting yourself out there to make more connections. That's what I have for you. And let's see what your charm for the day is. D. Daring. Risks. Yes. taking those daring risks. Divine, closer to divination. Maybe you're gonna be closer, feeling more closer to your divine, to your inner spirit, your higher self. We have this duck. Oh, look at that, D for duck. Oh my gosh, what do we know about ducks? Ducks. Well, this is what I think about when I think of ducks. I think of like you know, words rolling right off your back, not letting anything affect you, not being so sensitive. Like, ducks have like a special oil over their feathers. So that's why they're able to go in the water and not get so cold, and able to sit there for hours and hours on end, and it doesn't affect them. The temperature doesn't really affect them because they don't get soaked. They don't absorb that water. So same thing with you. You're not absorbing the negative Nellies, the naysayers, the Debbie Downers. You're not letting anything get to you, the trolls, the haters, whatever. So this is you growing that thicker skin and letting negativity roll off your back. Same thing with the duck, letting the water roll off your back and still having your fun in the water. And then we have the seashell, so lots of treats, a lot of surprises, a lot of wishes. Things that you don't know that are there are on the horizon. You just have to wait for the clam to open, for you to get the pearl, the special, whatever is inside this lantern that will be growing inside this lantern. Whatever is that you're growing, it's going to come through. You just have to wait. And you'll have that perfect pearl for you to choose, for you to have at your disposal. Wow. So that's what I have for you. And this looks like like marshmallow pearls inside of a little container there. This is amazing. I love this reading so much. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's just very promising and just positive. So let me know if this resonates. Please do. If you're needing a personal reading, I do have Etsy. You can book a reading with me. I will absolutely love to pull cards for you. And this is my Winter's Embrace Oracle and my Eye Candy Oracle, and they're for sale on Etsy too. Thank you for your time and much love this winter season.